All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody. Great to see you. Birkin, how's turkey today?
Same. Actually
Turkey's
worse.
insane. Richard, you're not in the hospital right now.
No, not at all.
You're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
You feeling better?
Much better, thanks.
Good. Richard's in Canada, and he's done shows with us literally from his hospital bed.
Next time.
Simona, how are you?
That's dedication.
It is dedication, I'm telling you. Simona, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Where are you located?
Well, sorry, I'm in Tenerife in the Canary Islands,
Nice, man.
but it's midnight, so
Yeah, it's kind of weird, but still, huh? That's great.
yeah.
We do have an open mic on UK time, which is it's 8 p.m. on Tuesday nights UK time.
Okay, great.
I don't know what's your time zone. I don't know your time zone. See, because I'm in
UK.
America. If we don't bomb you, we don't know where you are.
True. We don't care.
Yeah, my time is UK time.
Oh, okay. So you're all set. So if you want to come and join us every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Great, thank
All
you.
right. And did you want to do some time tonight?
Yeah,
All right. I know Richard wants to. I know Berger wants to. Ryan, you want to do some time tonight?
Yes, please.
You got it, Ryan. Where are you located?
Fresno.
Fresno's in the house, if you call that a house.
It's
So
tough,
Kevin-
but you know.
We're going to stall for a couple minutes just to see. We usually wait till about 5 after to see if anybody else arrives.
it's 3 or 5 minutes.
We're going to go 4 minutes today. How about that?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Do you want to go
Can we
5
go
minutes?
4 minutes? Can we go 4 minutes and 6 seconds? I have a very specific set. I got a tight 4
Wow.
minutes.
What if somebody interrupts you or you get heckled? What are you going to do? It's going to make it even longer. All right, I have a picture to share with you guys, I think. Maybe not. Oh, well, I'm just going to show you a picture of my dogs. I know that sounds stupid, but I'm going to.
Perfect.
These are my dogs. This is Jose and Jose B.
They look very perturbed.
They're not actually my dogs, but I like that. I really badly want to get 2 Chihuahuas and name one Jose and one Jose B. I think that would just be the funny. Every time somebody says, "What's your dog's name?" That's Jose. That's Jose B.
That's funny.
Or get a Chihuahua, name it. I'd bite just the same.
There you go. All right. Let's wait another minute or two. It's getting crazy around here. I can't even wait for this show to start. I can't even wait. This is being
Did you get your shot yet?
No shot yet.
Slacker.
I signed up again today for the shot because my original sign up, I'm not getting any notifications.
You could always just bump old ladies out of the way. I mean, they don't fight back really hard.
I was looking for
That's the proper thing to do.
I've been looking
Yeah,
for
yeah.
a vaccine dealer, and it's
That's
hard to
because-
find a
Oh,
vaccine.
that's a good idea.
I found crack.
No.
I found
You gotta
heroin,
come in-
but I have not found COVID vaccine.
Okay, I guess it's a bad time to say I've had mine. Okay.
No, you deserve it. You've been in the hospital, man. You got to have yours.
Well,
You've been in the
no, they
giant
came
petri
to-
dish.
they came to my house to do it, and it was funny. I dressed up like in a yellow, all in yellow, and I put a scuba mask on, and my face and the usual mask, and I put Velcro into the yellow suit, and I gave them 3 choices of where they could put the shot.
Hello.
The lady was like, "Holy shit, we heard about you." And I go, "Oh."
Hey, Cheryl, how are you?
I'm doing great.
Where are you located today?
I'm in Orange County.
Orange County, you're OC. All right, I'm in Long
Yeah.
Beach, so I'm just up the road from you.
The California one or the New York?
I'm in the California Long Beach, but because I'm in the California Long Beach, I want to visit the New York Long Beach. I think that would be pretty cool. It'd be like weird. I'd be like,
With the motorcycle guys. I forgot what the name is, but they're in Orange County.
was that like the Proud Boys?
No.
Oh no, the Tuttles. The Tuttles.
Yeah,
There you go.
the Tuttles.
Cheryl, did you want to do some time tonight?
I'm not doing time. I did my time years ago.
I
So
totally get it. I totally get
Yeah.
it. If
I
you change your
know,
mind, you can do a knock joke or whatever you'd like. It's totally cool.
I don't know. This time I'm just going to be an observer.
You got it. You got it. All right. I
Thank
think we should
you.
go ahead and get tell the rules and get started.
So Kevin, one last question. Can I do 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Typically it's 3 minutes. We don't have a huge crowd, so I'll let you do 5 minutes. I mean, you don't have to do the whole 5 minutes. If you go much longer than that and it becomes a TED talk, I will fade the music up a little bit.
Yes,
All right.
please.
So check it
I'm
out.
not prepared for 3 minutes, but
I'll go ahead and give everybody 5 minutes today. Our lineup is going to be Ryan, Simona, Richard, Birkin, and Strap Up. All right, I'll open the show. I'll be the MC tonight. And at 4 minutes, I'm going to hold up this sign for you. It says 1 minute left. After that minute goes by, I'm going to hold up this sign. It says that's your time. Don't feel like you have to panic when your time runs out. Go ahead and finish your thought, finish your joke, or at least say a nice goodnight. Please don't say that's my time because that's not allowed on my stage. Thank you.
Could I ask something?
Yeah, what's up, Richard?
I'm hosting a show on the weekend. Could I go last?
You absolutely can. So we're going to go Ryan, Simona, Birkin, Strap Up, and Richard. All right. think we're
I will
starting.
be doing a bit of roasting, so it's just a practice.
Oh, yes.
'cause I'm-
Yes.
All right, so
I'm
everybody be,
Oh,
sensitive.
man. I didn't sign up for that.
I'm gonna
I was
cry.
I was only gonna make fun of the fact that you're in California, I'm in Canada, and you're wearing the full hoodie and winter dress. That's all.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this thing rolling. Let's get the show started. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's a pleasure to have you here today with us. It's the Greg Bean Stand-Up Comedy Open Mic. It's Wednesday night, and we're glad that you joined us for this moment of human contact because we all need that. Make some noise for me! Woo! Thank you. That's to actually signify that this is interactive. So feel free to interact with me. You're welcome to. In fact, to that end, I want to somebody yell out your horoscope sign, and I'll tell you something about yourself.
Cancer.
Sagittarius.
Cancer.
Answer.
Cancer. You have a
Cancer.
big mouth, and you're the first to yell out in a crowd.
True.
Sagittarius.
Thank you. That joke's over. Hey, don't be alarmed. Don't be alarmed. There is my chin is not being humped by a skunk. Notice I hold for the laugh. So please, if you feel the laugh, if you feel a little bit of something funny, let air out so I can hear it. That would be great. People tell me that with my beard, I look like I just need a big scar and I'd be a Bond villain. If I were a Bond villain, I wouldn't be Goldfinger. I'd be Stinkfinger. I wouldn't be Pussy Galore. I'd be Pussy Seldom. Anyways, my beard, just so you know, is inspired by Trump's hair. It's a comb over from my back hair. People keep telling me they think they saw me storming the Capitol. Now I can't wear an American flag as a cape anymore. I'm trying to grow a beard that looks fake. I want to look like I'm in a really crappy disguise. Whoa, Khalid, that's loud, dude. That's okay. Anyways, some people tell me that my beard looks like upside down Bride of Frankenstein.
It does.
There you go. Now check this out. Some people craft jokes. I arts and craft jokes. Just so you know, this is not a prop. I am not a prop comedian. This is a visual enhancer. I do not use properties. I am not a prop comedian. Thank you. All right, so check it out. I ready to start the show. You guys ready to get the show rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say, oh yeah, one more time. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Khalid, how you doing,
Oh,
brother?
What's going on, man?
Good to see you. Is there actually a bird that lives in your house? Because you got a little birdhouse behind you.
Every hour.
Every hour, a little birdie comes out. All right, here we go. We're going to start with our first comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, This performer is the mayor of Rancho Cucamonga, enjoys making puff pastries, and can whistle in 6 languages. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Ryan.
I don't know how you found out about the languages, but that is also true. If you guys don't know anything about me, I'm a welder. In case you don't know what that is, that's somebody who gets paid minimum wage to go blind in their early 30s. I've been working for the same company since I graduated high school, about 5 or 6 years now. Still waiting on the first check. My boss came up to me the other day, and apparently they're rolling out new company credit cards, and I haven't gotten mine yet. So I told him, I was like, hey man, it looks like you owe me a credit card. He didn't like that very much. He looked at me and he was like, you know, the last person to tell me that had to marry me first, bitch. And then he walked away. I travel for work a lot, and I went to this town called Traver. If you've never been to Traver, it's quite a piece of work. The entire population of the town could fit in the back of a pickup truck. It's actually how they got to work. When I got on site with these guys, everyone came up to me and they were greeting me and this and that. And I met the foreman. I'd never met a foreman before. Guy comes up to me, puts his hand on my shoulder, and he's like, I really want to fuck somebody in a yellow vest. It's a good thing I wore orange. I walked into the facility and I overheard the end of a conversation I really wish that I heard the beginning of. I come around the corner and I hear this little old lady go, you know, I may be old, but my pussy's still tight. And that was a shock. I had to see it to believe it. The same facility, around Christmas time, they were giving out gift baskets. And all my homies were coming up to me. They were like, hey man, what'd you get? What do you got in your basket? And the only thing that I got was asked if I wanted to come in. It was some bullshit. You know what I mean? I was talking to the exterminator at the same place, and I seen him clearing out a rat trap. So I was a little curious. I was like, hey man, what's the biggest rat that you ever seen? He's like, well, it's about the size of my arm, but I like them big. It means more for dinner. He grabbed his gift basket and walked away. It's bullshit. Everybody got one. Except me. One of my favorite things to do when I'm on the road is try to clear out the hotel bar without going over my credit limit. It's a fine line. I went into this Holiday Inn Express, and it's the best place to stay. I walked up, and the receptionist, she handed me my room key, my credit card, and said, I don't know why the fuck you'd want to stay here, but have a nice time. And that was cool. It's like, thanks for telling me after I paid. You know how most hotels have like a gym? They call them like a fitness center. The fitness center at this hotel was just the stairs, you know? I walked into the hotel bar and I overheard this group of guys talking about getting fucked up at all these different bars around town. And that's pretty cool until you realize they're just getting their asses beat at every bar in town. Like at the same bar, one of the guys that I met on the work site came and he had a beer with me. And I started to get to know him a little bit. You know, I was like, hey man, how long have you been doing this? He's like, well, I've been doing this so long, you know. I went through 2 wives doing this shit. And I think that's the first time that I've ever heard divorce used as a measurement of time. And one thing about me is that I hate spending money. And it's tough when you're as big as I am, you know what I mean? Because there gets to a point where the shirts stop getting longer and start getting wider. That's all that I got.
All right, catching me up with catching my cue. I just got it barely, but man,
Thank you, guys.
Ladies
Thank
and
you.
gentlemen, Ryan from Fresno. Ryan, how is the comedy scene in Fresno right now?
Dead. This is about it.
Are there some
This
clubs
is
though
actually
that are
my
closed?
first time. Sorry, guys. I wish it could have been funnier.
Oh my God, that was your first time?
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
Give this guy
Awesome.
a round of applause. You know what?
Awesome.
You have
All right,
nothing.
feed me the claps, the pity claps. I love them.
You have nothing to worry about. You just did what 99% of the people in the world are too scared to do.
I don't want to take up too much time, Kevin. I've been watching this for a long time and I wanted to do it. I'm glad that I did.
You're great, bro. You seriously, man. Feel good. Rack up the accolades. We all need them, man. You just did something most people are scared of. And on that, I'm going to bring up our next comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, this next performer creates electronic dance music using a didgeridoo, holds the world record for bouncing on a pogo stick, and has a great recipe for dung beetles. Ladies and gentlemen, from the Canary Islands, Simona!
Woo! Hi, hello guys. Happy to be here. So I'm originally from Romania. Romania is a country in Eastern Europe, close to Russia and Ukraine. We are the ones with Transylvania, vampires and stuff, only that we don't have any vampires or stuff. And, you know how people clap on planes in different parts of the world? I noticed that Romanians clap only when the plane arrives safely in a better country. So, yeah, we are the ones that eat everything with bread. I mean, we eat bread with potatoes, with watermelon, with bread. This is why, like, the biggest curse on a Romanian would be a gluten allergy. So, yeah, I was born in Romania in the 80s, like the best years of communism, also known as the Hunger Games. Chernobyl happened. Chernobyl, yeah. We watched it live, as we were lucky enough to have good seats and safe enough to survive it. Anyway, weirdly, at the time, like the biggest concern of the Vatican were the outrageous music videos of Madonna. I mean, Holy Father, children are dying. Yeah, tell me something I don't know. Have you seen like a prayer? But all in all, I ended up having a good life. I mean, I have a house, an iPhone. I don't cry myself to sleep anymore. Recently, this chef asked me what were my favorite dishes as a child. And I come from the poorest town of the poorest region in Romania. We never put favorite in front of food. But yeah. But now I enjoy fancy things like bread with butter on it. Mhm. I go to a restaurant and I order vegetarian burger and on the side potatoes with bacon. And extra bread, please. Then, as a true Christian, I eat the only way I know how, with guilt. Yeah, favorite dish or acquired taste. No, we don't taste. We eat the food that we can acquire. So I don't know about you, but when I go to the doctor, I panic. I mean, my life flashes before my eyes and kind of sad. It's kind of sad because I haven't done much, so it's more like a GIF. You know, we are told we should appreciate life because life is the most precious thing. What about death? Maybe death is even more precious. We have no way of knowing. But if death is like the real deal, you know, then you'll feel bad for all the pointless things you did while alive. Showering every single day, putting on makeup, giving your boss a hand job every single day. When I'm dead, I imagine I can choose my afterlife look. You know, young and beautiful, dressed in Chanel, skin color, light blue. Then I'll just open my coffin and go out exactly as I am. I woke up like this. Who's a loser now? I did not waste my life. I just kept the best stuff for the afterlife. since it's much longer. And I don't want to get there exhausted from all the living I've done and have no energy as a dead person. No. I have a lot of plans for when I'll be dead, like traveling, as a spirit, much cheaper. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spirit Airlines. We Romanians, we don't even hope for a happy life because suffering and complaining are what we do best. And building churches, yeah, where we can all suffer and complain together while waiting for a better future in death. So follow me. I give great tips and tricks for how to have a successful afterlife. Thank you so much.
All right, Simona. That was fun. You're the first person from the Canary Islands who've been on this. So you get to wear that dubious crown, and that's special. Thanks for sharing with us. It's so fun to hear about things that are going on and different points of view from people from other countries. That's my favorite thing about doing this on Zoom. I could do an open mic with Simona, but it'd be a really shitty drive. So, yeah, this is better. On that, I'm going to bring up our next. This next performer was the president of Uganda, a professional surfer, and a Toastmaster enthusiast. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hand together for Birkin from Turkey.
Woo!
That was supposed to be a secret. Okay. So, did you know that I am actually disabled? Like, I can't use my right arm. But, I'm not that disabled. I'm disabled like I could live on my own and I could make you feel guilty about it. Yeah, my arm looks weird, it looks like a handcrafted Pinocchio arm. And I can tell you that it's a bad craftsmanship. It's not a good craftsmanship. It's not, the guy from the movies or the books didn't do it. It's obvious. Or he did do it, but his arms also were Pinocchio arms, I guess, because it's cheating. And it also smells badly. It smells like Swiss cheese, but doesn't taste like it. It tastes like wood because it's a toy. But that smell could easily be avoided. I just need to wash it, but I just don't, because between all these, I'm from Turkey, and between all this, bad economy, bad education, bad social life, not having freedom of speech, not having freedom of being out of jail, between all this stuff, it's just not a fine thing to remember. It's not a sight to behold. I just don't like the fact that I have an arm like this, so I just ignore it. I don't even look right. I just turn my body to the right when I need it. It's hideous, and I just could give it away. I don't even use it because it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. And I just could give it. So like, if any of you is interested in making toys, I can hook you up. I just hate it, and I guess it hates me too, because it just does its own thing. Like, it does whatever, regardless of the rest of the body. It has its own brain. Like, when I'm sleeping, it likes to be closed like this, which is terrible, which is not good for me at all. So I fix it, and he does it again. He's like, nope, and comes back and gives me the middle finger, which I can't use. I can't use that finger, but he can use it against me. And yeah, that's all I got to say. Yeah, that's it's
Birkin,
over.
ladies and gentlemen from Turkey. It's always a pleasure to hear from you, Birkin, because I know he doesn't
Thank
have
you.
free speech where he is. So like he could say
Yeah.
something wrong and we would never see him again. So not only is he working to be a comedian, but he's just working to stay alive.
Last week, a YouTuber got arrested because of a parody video he did. So yeah,
Wow.
it's funny.
Man, sometimes life's hard. I think Turkey, it sounds like it's pretty hard. You should move to chicken. Sorry, I just wrote that joke right now. I just love it. That's the kind of joke I write. All right.
That's
Just
a
so
keeper.
just so you know. All right, let's bring up the next performer. Ladies and gentlemen, this next performer is a jazz triangle player, can see dead people, and made a jet airplane exclusively out of cheese. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Strap Up.
Yay. Yay. Me. So I want to do a little bit of roasting just because I'm bored and I want to have some fun. So where we are, Ryan. Which one was Ryan? Oh, bottom left.
What's good?
What's up, man? First of
How
all,
you
you did a great job. Your jokes were funny as shit. I thought they were hilarious personally.
Oh, thanks,
with
bro.
that
You ain't
said,
gotta lie. It's all good.
no, I'm dead serious. I thought your shit was funny. My grandmother
Thank you,
did
bro. Thank you.
paid her to get a look at her tight vagina, so she wants that $25. Just whenever you get around to it, whenever you get your stimulus check, go
It's
ahead.
in the mail.
Okay, I'll let her know. She also, well, just by the way, I don't know if you said you didn't like your company of welding, but let's just all acknowledge you are representing fucking hard with the goddamn RCVA or RVCA shirt on right now.
Bro. No.
There you go. I don't know what that stands for. All I could think of is like random virtual comedy assistant. I had nothing else. I couldn't think of any other words. Simona, where'd she go? Hi, with drinking tea. I assume. See, hello, Ramona. You're a very beautiful woman. I never knew how sexy the Romanian language was. I'm pretty sure that is a sentence no one has ever fucking heard in their goddamn life. I'm now considering masturbating to Dr. Strangelove tonight. So thank you for that. I greatly appreciate that. I'm really confused, and I would love to hear the story as to how the mic that's behind you in your backdrop, how that mic got into place. One could say, since the cord is coming from the top, that it was inserted through the top, but I like to think outside the box and say it got there the fun way. Moving on. Birkin, where did Birkin go? Birkin. Hey, you're the one who just got done talking. What's up, man? I'm glad that you're out there doing your I guess this would be like literal social activism, social media activism, by speaking out when you could be arrested for everything. That's, man, congratulations to you. I'm not sure if I would have enough wherewithal to be able to do that. So thank you, sir, for doing that. With that said, your right arm doesn't work. That's unfortunate, and I respect you and your disability. I had a situation similar, not as bad as yours, but what I learned to do is on even days I'll switch to my left hand. That's just me. So I'm not sure if you're past that or what I don't know what your physical therapist has taught you, but I'm just saying you have options is what I'm trying to say. Richard, you're not going to get away from me. Where'd you go? Richard is at the top right. What's up, man? I know you were in the hospital earlier or at some point recently because they were saying that you did a show from your hospital bed. I assume maybe you were like on the surgery table. So thank you, sir, for sharing with us all of your hilarity.
That's my comeback tour.
That's your comeback tour. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, am I stealing your thunder right now? Okay, I'm sorry. I did not mean to steal your thunder or your Wi-Fi connection. What happened? Did you leave us? What's going on? Okay, that got weird. Okay, moving on. Cheryl, you're not doing time tonight, but well, first of all, let me start by saying that you're a very beautiful woman. And we didn't really notice that until you closed the blinds. So thank you for closing the blinds. Because now
you like my body more than my face. I see how you are.
Say again. What'd you say?
I said you like my body more than you like my face. I see how it is.
Ooh, I wish I had made that joke. I didn't think of that. I was literally talking about the fact that there was the light behind you, but now that would have been a way better joke, and now that fucked it up. Only thing that I had to say really for you is that I've never really met a lot of celebrities, so it's very I'm honored to meet Lucy Liu right now. So thank you for coming on.
You're gonna say sharing. I get that every day.
Thank you for sharing and who you are. You're awesome. Yeah, so I really loved you. And what was that show? Sherlock Holmes. I really loved the reboot of that. Thank you
What am I
for all that you
missing?
bring.
That movie.
I can't see Khalid. I have nothing for you except for I really will want to know I really have to know what's going on in that picture behind you. I don't know. I see three people, at least 4 penises. It's like a Rorschach test for an orgy. That's what I'm getting right now from that. And then the light, the way it's shining off what I assume to be the anus of that green person on the left. First of all, no judgment. I'm into it, just so that you know. We can talk about some things later on if you want to. So as far as what I had prepared tonight, only thing that I had prepared was like I've been inspired by a lot of people in my life, specifically of people of all backgrounds, cultures, and races and stuff. I'll just give you 4. The first is Hitler, Bob Ross, Charles Manson, and then Mr. Rogers. And I'll obviously tell you all why. Hitler, I think that's for obvious reasons, people. I know you clenched your buttholes, but you could unpucker for a little bit. Hitler, I think no one can really make an argument against his persistence, right? If there has ever been an embodiment of if at first you don't succeed, right? Okay, moving on. Bob Ross is the guy, from like, I guess the 70s and 80s, he would be on public access television with the afro. Aside from the fact that his voice was amazing, the way he was able to inspire people to do stuff. Next is Charles Manson for obvious reasons. Leadership, people. Hello, being able to convince someone to do something and make them think they want to do it themselves. Last is Mr. Rogers, because I think that we all can agree that he was the first person to really teach us that pedophiliacs can be friendly and informational. So between him and my Uncle Tim, I really think that they've taught me a lot. So thank you. You all have a great one. I love you, Lucy Lou. I love you.
It's a love fest
Love you,
here. All right, everybody. We have a truncated show today, but let's talk about what we learned. We learned that the entire town of Traver goes to work in one truck. Wear orange on the job site, or else something bad might happen. We learned about Romanian gluten allergies and good seats for Chernobyl. We learned about a smell can be avoided by washing, and there is a chance to be a toy maker. If you're interested, reach out to Birkin. We learned about a Rorschach test orgy picture and clenching your butthole.
Yes.
You only learn these things right here at the Greg Dean Stand-Up Comedy Open Mic. Let's have a round of applause for Ryan, Simona, Birkin, and Strap Up. My name's Kevin Comstock. It has been an absolute pleasure being your host this evening. We hope you had fun. Remember, let's take this one last thing. If you're going to be safe, wear a mask. The mask will protect you from everything except your own breath. Carry on in.
No. Is it over?
Is that it? Here we go.
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Hey, no problem. You were funny, by the way, Ryan. You were funny.
Yeah, I appreciate it, bro. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow.
This has been a Greg Dean production. Thank you.